It's just that's how before I committed to the stairs.
Is everybody in who's coming in? I think there might be a few more. The guy in the wheelchair may want to come back in here.
Yeah.
We should wait for him.
Real quick, good job, Real quick, so we're going to debrief later today, but good job, everybody. That was 12. Thank you for representing on the issues. That was actually, I was surprised because that was Governor Grinstead's chief of staff. That's his right hand man. Yeah.
We normally don't get him in
That's
there.
who we want to be talking to. He wasn't lying. He was like, we actually have worked with him during the Medicaid expansion fight. He was Governor Grinstead's top healthcare guy at that point. So we know he's got his hands in this Medicaid privatization. So it's good to hear from you all about that today, with the pipeline and clean water especially. So let's give it up for that leaders battalion. Yes.
All right, now we're getting into the lobbying part of our lobby day. So I'm going to explain how this is going to work. It's going to be a little bit different than past years because it's a special week here at the Capitol. What is this week? Funnel week. Funnel week. What is funnel week? Funnel cake. All right, what's funnel week? They have to be out of committee.
Yep.
Yes. Bills have to be out of a subcommittee and out of a committee on either side, either the House or the Senate, to be alive Monday. Otherwise, if a bill does not come out of a subcommittee or a committee, it is dead as of Monday. So it's good because it'll take this many bills that they're working on and turn it into this many bills, which is more manageable for us. So that's what we're dealing with this week. That means that right now they're rushing to have as many subcommittee meetings as they can, trying to have as many committee meetings as they can, so they can get the bills that they want passed to stay alive until Monday. Yes.
So if a bill goes out of subcommittee and makes it to the committee, it passes through the funnel?
It has to pass out of committee. So it has to be voted on in subcommittee and in committee. So that means legislators, normally what we do is we set up meetings with legislators because then we can get a big group of people, have scheduled time. It's just easier. This week, because subcommittees are being scheduled like on the hour every hour, we're going to just do individual lobbying as a group rather than bringing legislators down to us. It'll be easier to try to talk to more people, and to be honest, a lot of legislators just couldn't commit to a meeting because they didn't know what their schedule was going to be. So, that's what's going to be different about today. I'm going to explain how it works. So we'll get down to that in a little bit. But I just want to talk to you about what does a good lobby conversation look like? Anyone?
Lori Jones, that's what it looks like.
Lori Jones is talking to me, Lori. What is a good lobby conversation? What happens in a good lobby conversation? Staying on topic. That is so important. It's so easy to go down a gravel road. But these legislators we're going to talk to, they may only have 5 minutes. Yeah. And if you waste your 5 minutes going down a gravel road, they didn't hear the message that you were there to tell them. Right, well,
be brief and succinct.
Be brief and succinct. Exactly. You want it short, sweet, to the point, because you may have only a couple minutes with them. What's another characteristic of a good lobby conversation? Ask for something specific. Ask for something specific. That's right. What's the point of having a conversation if we're not going to ask for something?
Yeah.
Brenda, you had something?
make sure you know the bill numbers.
Know the bill numbers, which is going to be actually a little different today. Some of the bills we're gonna have bill numbers like the ones that Bridget and Emily were telling us about earlier. But to be honest, on clean water, last week they introduced a lot of really bad bills. We don't have time to go through all of them. So for clean water, we're actually gonna be more broad today. We want, voluntary doesn't work, plain and simple, we need to get that message across, and polluters gotta pay, plain and simple. That's what we gotta deliver, polluters gotta pay. So it'll be, but yes, and generally we want the bill number. Today, we're not gonna do that on the clean water issue, please. I thought I'd get back here first and then we'll come up here.
Remember your building relationships, if you've met with them before, remind them. Brian, good to see you again, thank you for your time.
That's
You
right.
don't have to spend much of your few minutes doing that, but it's important to remember you're building and maintaining relationships.
Yep, all right, we're gonna take one more right here and then we're gonna move on.
Yeah, don't get into personal attacks. We're here about issues.
That's right, we're here about issues. So short, sweet, to the point. Ask a question. If you know the bill number, directly mention the bill number. Otherwise, know the talking points we want to deliver on the issue. You can help with that in your agenda packet. You have these. These are basically some of the ideas we want to get across today. So if you don't have a bill number specifically, this is the point we want to get across. Don't go down gravel road. I know it's easy to do, but it's not going to be productive use
Gravel
of our
road
time
is
today. We don't have
Thursday
all day
going
long.
down the rabbit hole.
Someone have extra packets? We're going to have some for you guys to handle legislature. We already have those. You don't have to worry about handing your packet away. So next thing, so what are we lobbying on today? What's one issue?
Clean water.
Clean water. What is our message? What are the two things we want to deliver today? Make polluters pay and
Voluntary
voluntary
doesn't work.
All right.
And stop the back and pipeline.
Justice. What are some of the bills that we're really working on?
Ban the box.
Ban the box. What about this one?
$15 minimum wage.
$15 minimum wage.
Voter
And
rights.
voting rights. Is that what you guys read up?
Basically wage theft as well.
So for our lobbying, because those are the bills that actually have traction. There's bad factory farm bills, and there is the ban the box and minimum wage. That's why, even though we care about every single issue, those are the ones we're going to focus on today. It's racial justice, worker justice, clean water. All right, we are going to quickly do an example lobby. If Adam's in here. What time is it? We only have this for
Oh, here he is.
Hey, Jess.
He just walked in. She was talking about you, Adam, where your intersection.
Representative Dan Kelly, he introduces our clean water bill every year, and he's anti-pipeline.
It's not my birthday, but it feels like it. Thank you all for what you're doing. We've got two major things going on in the state of Iowa. Thankfully, the media is paying attention to water quality issues now, so that's positive. And the pipeline decision is just right down the, right down the calendar here. We don't know exactly when it's going to come, but let's all hope for the best because frankly, I think it can go either way. And that's only because of the hard work that all you folks have put in to make our voices heard, that this is the wrong project, wrong state. We need to be focused on renewables, we need to be focused on wind energy, biofuels and so forth, and we need to move into a clean, renewable energy future. So, thank you. So, anyway, I know you're here from all over the state. You represent Jasper County, and I'm very proud to do so. It's a town that has invested in wind energy. We've got a lot at stake in moving those renewables forward. Our local jobs depend on it all over the state. But as you know, my district includes Newton. And Newton is a town where at one time we had 5,000 people, men and women, working on the factory floor building washing machines every day. My grandpa spent every day of 30 years in that factory, sweating and working hard every single day to make a dependable product. That company is no longer there, but fortunately, on that factory floor, there are people working every day to build the clean, renewable future that we all need in our kids. So thanks once again, and if you're at the Capitol today or otherwise, please don't hesitate to look me up. I want to say you've got some of the best people in the state working for you, and Jess and Adam and the whole crew. So you're very lucky. questions, but I'll.
We can do a couple.
One question. Instead of taking money for the school, the Branstad's proposing, why don't you try to raise the wholesale tax 1% and then 3/8 of that goes to water quality?
Yeah, we want polluters to pay.
We want the polluters, we want to hold, those who are doing wrong accountable. We want good quality schools, and that requires adequate funding for our schools. And, water quality in and of itself is the largest challenge facing the state right now, and we gotta put all of our resources we can into that. I don't wanna get too much into the I Will thing, but I am on record as supporting I Will funding, and I'll continue to support that. So, thank you again for coming today.
I'd like a personal interview with you sometime. Can you give me your contact information?
Sure, I'd be happy to do that. Be happy to do that. So, thank you again, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. That is your ruling power when let's do All right, so really quick, I'm gonna explain how this is gonna work. So we already know what a good conversation looks like. We have a lot of people in this room who've lobbied before. Raise your hand if you have. So help us make sure that these conversations are good if you have lobbied before. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna split everyone up. So we're going to split up into half. So if you care more about the Senate, you are going to go with Bridget and Emily. Raise your hand. Emily, Bridget, what issues are in the Senate? I think it's more about issues than it's more about. Yeah, well, we're going to talk about clean water and we're going to on both sides. So if you're going to see more in Matt.
It's the process.
Oh, sorry, Bridget and Maddie. In the House, it's going to be me and Emily. And so what we'll do is we have a list of legislators that are important to us because they're either champions on our issues or they are going to be the ones voting on our issues. So we have a list of these legislators. We're going to just call them out. And once one of them comes out, because we don't know if they're going to be at their desk right now, we'll say, hey everybody, this is Representative Dan Kelly. If you're interested in having a clean water conversation with Dan Kelly, go this way. And then it's up to you guys to hold a successful lobby conversation with the legislator.
Okay.
Yes.
On the way down here, we rode the elevator down, several of us.
Yep.
Brad Thon was on the elevator with us.
Alright.
He's in support of all our things.
Yeah, if you were to vote that way, then I believe it. So after this, we are going to do this till about noon. And then you are free to go grab lunch down here. If you want to keep lobbying, do it. I will stay up there with you. And we will lobby. That's important.
Question.
Yes.
You know what the bill number is on the wage steps bill?
Yes, that's 398.
So that's a good point.
SF398.
So Jess and Emily here will be on the outside helping folks pull the representatives out. Bridget and Maddie will be on the Senate side helping folks pull their state senators out, okay? So if you have questions about bill numbers, they'll be up there with folks guiding those
And we
conversations.
have handouts, so those issue sheets that are in your packet, we have those to hand out, so don't worry about giving away your packet, you don't have to rip it up. Just, we'll make sure that anytime a legislator comes out, we'll have one for them to give. All right, any questions, please say what you're gonna.
One last, like Jess said, if you want to grab lunch, come back downstairs or soon. Then at 12:45, we're asking folks to head back down to the Wallace building because at 1 o'clock, we're going to start prepping for that candidate forum, okay? All right.
All right.
I will bring you that live. There are two locals running for the seat of a legislator who is retiring. And I will kind of go back and forth between the two chambers, House of Representatives and the Senate chamber, to show you the lobbying process. the procedure is basically the same, except for what the little call-out slips look like. So that is what will be going on now. That's okay. Down here, we set up a couple of tables representing issues. They have their own everything that they're doing. Their industry representatives. There are organization representatives. That could be non-popular from the same people getting here to try to get the legislators to come to their side on a specific issue. So what she's doing, she's directing people to go to that side there, or this side here. Well, there is a cheap auction. So there are these little bar style tables that are scattered around this area. People can put a laptop on or some papers on, like this one. And there are benches that people can sit on. This is the side of the Iowa Senate, and this is a picture of all of the senators. And what these people are doing, they're filling out the call-out slips, and I'll give you a close-up of what it looks like. So it has the date. Sorry, it's out of focus, but the date, the time. 2 means the legislator you want to call out, their seat number. Message, you write your issue, name, and you can put a cell phone number, or you can write an email address, or at the main door means the main door of the chamber.
Caitlin, can I take a few of those from you?
Yep, I was just, you can have that whole stack because I was just giving my viewers a look at it. Then, as these people do, they take those slips up to the door attendant, and the door attendant will take it into the chamber, and then a person comes out after it's he is a senator. And you might have to say the name louder. Okay. So now she will actually being escorted into the chamber with him. And then if the legislator does not come out, an aide or a page or the doorman will come out. See, she presented her slip to the doorman, and then he goes in. Now, he just came out. He was going to call a name.
But to this week will be hard because
So we're trying to pull out Peterson or Vizignano right now. We just put in letters.
And then, so there, he is going to talk to this senator
Vizignano is the
out
chair.
here.
He's also on judiciary. So that would be voting rights, minimum wage, wage spend.
And so he'll talk to him about the issues he wants.
Janet Peterson, we also pulled out. She's on National Resources.
And that's how that works. So there's a lot of people up here wanting to talk to various senators. The issues could range from the things that Iowa Citizens for Community Improvement want to talk about, like wage theft, water quality, stopping the back and pipeline, Medicaid privatization, among other things. And then there could be corporate lobbyists who are wanting to lobby on behalf of their corporation or their organization, whether it be a nonprofit or a profit entity. So down there's something going on. So the woman down there is talking about the people who have tables set up around the rotunda. And those people sitting on the chairs will be waiting for the speakers who will speak down there. That is one of the reasons why we did not have the rotundas, because of that another group of organizations has reserved the rotunda, so that's why we're doing it this particular way.
This is Senator Vizignano. He's the chair of the Labor Business Relations Committee. He's also on and he represents
No, it'll cost you 20. Just have a little fun with the state football. Iowa State University, they are wearing shirts that have a university name on it.
We're just here today talking about some key issues that we have.
Yeah, it's Regents Day, right? I remember that. It's in the yeah.
There are people wearing these other shirts.
But I prefer Avery.
There we go. Good answer.
The imam of my mosque is a retired professor from Iowa State. He taught in agronomy department. And he judges at the fair, vegetables and fruits and things. Yeah, he judges at the state fair. He judges the produce.
So is there a specific issue that you're building? We did like tuition.
Yeah, mainly college affordability.
The out-of-state tuition at Iowa is like
A lot of it relates to keeping up.
Iowa Citizens for Community Improvement is also here in force. Yeah. What, you forgot your octopus at home? It's a little joke. Yeah, she forgot her octopus. That's why I prefer this. So, yeah. I'm live streaming, by the way.
You're what?
Live streaming.
Oh, cool. What for who?
My viewers.
Okay.
I'm totally freelance, totally independent.
Nice.
I got into it through Occupy.
Oh,
Yeah, Occupy Des Moines. Yeah, I was in on that.
nice.
And now I'm doing it again. I'm just going to pop off a few pictures.
This guy, yeah, he's got he grew up
So now I will move over to the other side. The Iowa Senate has 50 members. Iowa House of Representatives has 100 members. So if there is a tie on a vote, then there has to be someone who can break the tie. So the process for lobbying for the House is pretty much the same as for the Senate, except for the little call-out slips. There are 2 of them. You can use one or the other. The similar information, or for contact information. That's upside down. And then these blue ones are specific bill call-outs. You can put the bill numbers. And there is a seating chart. And there is a board with all 100 senators or representatives.
I cut off that a little bit. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, over there, and I think that'll come soon. You think so? And also think for the funding.
The American Cancer Society and Iowa State people are over here, as well as others. They split the sides basically, or they go hit one side and then the other. He turned out a little fuzzy. So. There we go. There are children who come from different schools that are here. They actually got to go into the chamber and observe the process. Now they're going out to go do something else.
Financial literacy and voting counseling to try and focus more on that because I remember there. Sure, I can't remember what it is. The front side of this. Yeah, we're just going through trying to find any more.
To give you an example of how this would work, if I wanted to, I could put on a slip my state rep, who is my Muslim brother Akeo Abdul Samad. I would put his name on one of those little yellow slips, or I could put it on a blue slip if I wanted specific bill info, and I would give it to the door attendant, who would then take it in if Akeo is at his desk in the chamber and is available to come out. Then Akeo would come out himself and we would talk about things for a few minutes. If he is not available, then either the door attendant or an aide or a page would come out and say that he is not available. And what these different groups or group representatives would do is they will sometimes have a whole list of representatives they want to talk to and bill information they want to discuss. And they'll try to hit all of their targets, so to speak, the representatives or senators that they are targeting for the issues they want to talk about. This woman just gave this representative her card. I'm live streaming, so showing my viewers the process of how lobbying works. You know, it's those who have never done it before and don't realize that they can, as a citizen, do it. So she was talking to a representative. She has finished that conversation and is moving on. So she may have hit all of her targets or made attempts and is finished. Or she may be moving on over to the Senate to hit them up. So the man with the blue jacket and a little name badge above his lapel pocket is one of the two door attendants. Someone is going to give a speech down there. So up here it will be hard to hear. I can smell food down there. So I will not be able to understand what that guy's talking about. The sound just carries up and just wafts, because this space is super live acoustically. The sound just goes up into the dome. So it would be better to be down on the rotunda floor, but I'm staying up here. So see, this representative has come out, and I'm actually going to go over here and behind you. Behind you.
Over here, then we could unplug this hallway.
Yeah, that's a better one. shooting a picture.
Sorry, can I sneak in here first?
No, that's okay. I'm done.
Yeah, that's she's.
I can't do that. Only the governor can. That's a joke.
Good joke, I like that, yeah.
I was gonna say about that.
Hey, you can go. I have a few kids behind me who are part of one of the school groups. Sure.